Hello there. We're going to read a tiny bit of this. We are reading The Tower Treasure, The Hardy Boys, Book 1, or Book Uno, by Franklin W. Dixon. We are on page 6 and 7. I've already done videos on the first few pages, so go click on those if you want to read it from the beginning. Suits me. We can stop off at Chess Martin, who was a school chum of the Hardy Boys, lived on a farm about a mile out of Bay Point. The pride of Chess' life was a bright yellow Juppelpool which he had named Queen. He worked on it daily to soup up the engine. Frank and Joe retraced their trip for a few miles, then turned onto a country road which led to the main highway, on which the Martin farm was cited as the narrow CHET home. Frank suddenly brought his motorcycle to a stop and peered down into a clump of bushes in a deep ditch at the side of the road. Joe, that crazy driver, or someone else, had a crack up. Among the tall bushes was an overturned blue Sonda. The car was a total wreck and lay wheels upward, a mess of tangled junk. "We'd better see if there's anyone underneath," Joe cried out. The boys made their way down to the Culvent, Culvent. Make sure to ask a parent or guardian before watching, reading, and doing anything. Their hearts pounding. That there was no victim around. "Maybe this happened some time ago," said Joe, and Frank stepped forward and laid his hand on the exposed engine. "Joe, it's still warm," he said. "The accident occurred a short while ago. Now, I'm sure this is the redhead driver car." "But what about him?" Joe asked. "If he's alive, did anybody rescue him, or what happened?" Frank shrugged. "One thing I can tell you. Either he or somebody else removed the license plate to avoid identification." The brothers were completely puzzled by the whole affair. Since their assistance was not needed at the spot, they climbed out of the Culvent and back onto the motorcycle. Before long, they were in sight of the Martins' home, a rumbling old farmhouse with an apple orchard at the rear. When they drove up the lane, they saw Chesty at the barnyard gate. "Hi, fellow," Joe called. Chet hurried down the lane to meet them. He was a plump boy who loved to eat and was rarely without an apple or a pocket of cookies. His round, freckled face usually were a small, but today the Hardys seemed something was wrong. As they brought their motorcycle to a stop, they announced that they announced that their chump's cherry expression was missing. "What's the matter?" Frank asked. "I'm in trouble. You're just in time to help me. Did you meet a fellow driving the Queen?" Frank and Joe looked at each other blankly. "Your car? No, we haven't seen it," said Joe. "What happened?" "It's been Stolen. Oh boy. So who do you think stole the car? Do you think it was that red-headed driver? What happened? Do you know what happened to the red-headed driver? Do you think Frank and Hardy will figure it out? Let me know in the comments below what you think might be going on. Sleep dirt. Stolen. As I just came out to the garage to get the queens and she was gone, Chester answered. Mirthfully, what's the color? Car locked? That's the strange part of it. She was locked, although the garage door was open. I can't see how anyone got away with it. A professional job, Frank committed. Auto thieves always carry scores of keys with them. CHET, have any idea when this happened? No. More than 15 minutes ago, because that's when I came home with the car. We're wasting time, Joe cried. Let's chase the thief. I don't know which way you went. We didn't meet him, so he must have gone in the other direction, Frank responded, climbing on behind me. CHET, Joe urged. The queen can't get as far as our motorcycles. We'll catch her in no time, and there was only a little gas in my car anyway, he said. He was swung himself onto Joe's motorcycle. Maybe it has been stalled by this time. In a few moments, the boys were tearing down the road in a pursuit of the automobile thief. Whoa.